Hey beauties, so today I brought to you a tutorial, my very first YouTube tutorial. So if you don't know already, I have a beauty blog on Instagram, which I will link below in the description box, as well as my Twitter account. I've made so many tutorials on amazing looks if you guys want to go check out those videos, but I really hope you enjoy my first YouTube video. So just stay tuned, subscribe, like this video if you enjoy it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the makeup look. So thank you for watching. I already washed my face with the Ole Henriksen, the Wonderfeel Double Cleanser. This stuff is really great. It makes my face feel really fresh without drying my skin out. I went ahead and also put on the Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. It's really amazing, honestly. It smells like fresh oranges. Like, it's so refreshing to use in the morning, especially before I put on my makeup. Plus, it's like super moisturizing, but it doesn't leave like any type of greasy feeling on your skin. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Colourpop Brow Pomade. I choose the color Dope Taupe. This stuff is literally my favorite. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the spoolie to brush out my brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with an angled brush. Kind of just dab the brush into the pomade just to make sure that I don't get too much. Just gonna go ahead and create my brow. I'm just brushing the extra product out with the spoolie, making sure all my brows are in place. I'm now gonna go in with this gel brow mascara by Kokie Bhcosmetics. I got this at Walmart for a few bucks. So they're super cheap. This is in the shade Blonde. I've been using it like crazy, like every day. I mean, it adds such a great tint. It lasts all day long. It really keeps all of my brows in place. So whenever I take it, just kind of be aware that there's always a lot of extra product at the very tip of the brush, and I always just kind of like get that off. I always mess up my brows like that, honestly, when I put too much product in one place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly brush it. That's a brow number one. Now I just gotta do its sister. So I just got done filling in my other brow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the eye look. First, I need to prep my lids with a concealer or an eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I mean, this one's really popular. I'm literally almost out of it because I use it like crazy. Just gonna go ahead and prep my lids. I am gonna go up under my brow. I'm gonna get in closer detail. I actually think I'm gonna go around my brow as well, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna just make your brows super sharp looking, you know? Like, who doesn't want to have sharp brows? Take the concealer right underneath up my brow bone to really give it a nice white highlight. Going right up under my brow for that clean brow cut. I love a clean brow. Now I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender, and this beauty blender is from a company called Sticks and Sponges, which I will list below along with all the other products that I'm using today. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out all over my eye, and of course up my eyebrow as well. So now that I have my base done on my eyelids, I'm not setting my base with any type of powder at all. I feel that it really takes away the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and start out with the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. This is definitely one of my favorite palettes. I really love the decoration on the front. It's very holographic, and I mean, that's just beautiful. Come on. We're gonna go ahead and use this purple shade right here. Take that purple shade and kind of put it in like the outer corner of my eye. I'm just kind of trying to pack the color on. And then I start blending. Okay, and I'm just kind of blending it in upwards, kind of in my crease, just a little. So just a little bit about myself. I live in Texas right now. I've been here for like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years maybe. I'm originally born in Navarre, Florida, which is a really beautiful small city. with like the most beautiful beach ever. If you guys have ever been, you should vacation there because it's like really awesome. I'm kind of taking my eyeshadow out almost as if it's like a wing, but not like too much. Now I am going to go in with my Bhcosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It looks like this. So the color pigmentation is really amazing in this palette if you've never tried it before. And of course the color range is the best part. It's very beautiful. Mixing these light pinks, mixing them together and just kind of blending the outside of the purple shadow. With like a dark chocolate brown with a flat brush and just kind of create a wing on my upper lash line with it. And then I'm going to blend it into the purple. I'm going to use this chocolatey color out of the same Zulu palette from Juvia's Place. This one right here. So I think I'm just going to mix that same brown color with the black shade from the Bhcosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And I'm just starting from like, I'd say like the middle of my eye and over for the liner. I'm not gonna go all the way in. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the dark purple shade from Juvia's palette, and I'm just gonna kind of blend in this corner and make it deeper. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take a flat brush from Bhcosmetics. This one is my favorite. Really grab a lot of powder on my brush. I'm gonna cut my crease with it. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Cosmetics Makeup Mist and Set Spray. I'm just gonna go ahead and just give that a spray, wet it down to really make that champagne color pop. Blend it inwards a little. Now that I went back in and did the other crease on the other eye, I'm just going to take that same purple we've been using and blend this out again, but very, very lightly. And I'm using the highlighter palette from Kylie Cosmetics from the Weather collection, the one with the clouds all over it. It's really cute. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take this second shade, this second shade right here. I'm just gonna pop that right in the highlight of my brow bone, right underneath my brow. There we go. This stuff is like super pigmented. I don't know if you can tell on camera really well, but oh my god, it's really pigmented. Now we're talking. Now it's coming together. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and put some gel liner in my tight line and my waterline. I'm going to be using the Pixi Eye Define waterline, of course in the black. I love Pixi. Their liners are so creamy. They really glide on so nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and use the eye bright liner in the under part of my eye as well. I'm just gonna pop on a thin layer of the Pixi Large Lash Mascara. I really love this stuff. It really like builds up really nicely, and I feel like it makes my lashes look really like thick. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this prep for our lashes. I'm going to be using the Ardell magnetic lashes. I know a lot of people find these really hard to put on, but once you get used to lining up the magnets correctly, it's so easy and quick to put on in the mornings. You take the lashes and you literally just line them up and they just click together on your... So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my face, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream, just because it really gives my skin this dewy finish. But I seriously love this stuff. It smells so good. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, the dewy one. Okay, that's a lot. Use a drugstore foundation. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Coverage Foundation in the shade 303. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender from Sticks and Sponges and just start blending and buffing it into my skin. This full coverage is no joke, you guys, and you can really see the dewy primer kind of shining through my foundation. Anyways, I know this was my first video, you guys. I promise I'll get better at doing them along the way. This is my first YouTube video anyways. I do have a lot of tutorials on Instagram if you want to go check those out. Again, I am going to list all my social media accounts below in the description box. If you guys would please go give me a follow, I'd really appreciate it. Your support honestly means everything to me. I get a lot of support from you guys on Instagram. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys so much. Now that I have my base down, I'm going to go in with a heavier concealer just to cover up any dark circles. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal. This is the fair shade. Again, the lightest shade that they carry for concealers. I'm just going in with the concealer brush I used earlier. And I'm just going to blend, kind of draw my concealer outwards. I can love snatching my nose. It's like the most important thing to me. I love it. I'm gonna go in on the sides of my nose right here just to kind of contour that in. With the same sponge from earlier, and go ahead and blend out my concealer. I'm gonna be going in with the Kokie Airspun Translucent Powder. This stuff is really great. I can definitely say it's a lot like the Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna be baking under my eyes. I'm just gonna take a large fluffy brush and go in with that powder only over my forehead, my chin, and my neck, because I will be baking underneath after I apply my contour powder. I've been using the contour powder out of a Tarte collection, and I believe this was called the Collector's Trove Chest Collection, I believe. Have to double check, but I will be listing it below if you'd like to take a look. If you pull this jar out to the side, it does give you more options. So I'm going to be using this contour powder, which as you can see I've been using so much recently. I've already hit pan on it. And it's called, it's in shade Forbidden. And then after I do that, I'm going to kind of be blending this blush into the bronzer. And this is shade Mysterious. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my Bhcosmetics contour brush, carving the cheekbones and around my forehead, sides of my nose, and a little bit under my chin just to kind of give that full face look. I like to have that line, that sharp contour line, kind of defining where my cheekbones are. I'm gonna go ahead and take it up to my forehead and connect it downwards right there. I'm gonna go ahead and go along the sides of my nose. Taking this, so contour is finished. Now, like I said, I'm gonna go back in with that blush, a Mysterious, and I'm taking this large brush and I kind of blend it together into my contour brush and then blend it in. There we go. Now I'm just going to be brushing all the bake off. And now I'm going in with that same translucent powder and I'm going to be baking right underneath my contour to kind of create more of a sharper line. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to finish bake, I'm going to go ahead and go under my lash line and go back in with the shadow, kind of finish up my eyes a little bit and add mascara. Using a flat brush, I'm going back in with that same purple shade from Juvias palette that we've been using all over the eyes. And I'm just going to go ahead and lightly go under the lower lash line with it. I'm going back in with the same highlighter palette before from Kylie Cosmetics. I'm going to be taking my brush. This one is from Ulta Beauty and it's actually their blush brush, but I love to use it as a highlighting brush. Use that same second shade, kind of a circular motion. I'm the type of girl that loves a good highlight. I love a blinding highlight. Just look at that glow. It looks so gorgeous. I love this palette. And then I'm gonna go in on my nose, and I apply it with my finger because I don't really have a tiny enough brush to not mess up how snatched my nose looks. So I'm gonna go with kind of a simple lip combo today. I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in nude pink. If you've watched my tutorial on Instagram, then you know I like use NYX, some product of NYX, in like almost every one of my videos. And I love this shade because it's really similar to my natural lip color. So on the days when I'm not really wearing makeup, I always go for this. Okay, so now that I lined my lips, I'm gonna go in with this product that I literally just arrived today, so I'm really excited to try it. I put it on this morning and it's really comfortable. It's called the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil, and it's in the shade Candy. It's so beautiful. Like, why does it look so pretty? So it looks like my makeup look is completed. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my hair back down. So this is the final look. I wanted to go with a super kind of smoked out purple look with some shimmer in there, which I achieved. I really love the way that this look came out, and I hope you guys like it too. I hope you enjoy this video. If you guys could please like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, big red button. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate everybody's support. I hope that you really enjoyed my first video. So thank you so much for tuning in, beauties.